So here we have two Carrera mountain bikes. To the right hand side is a 2019/2018, they didn't really change it, Carrera Hellcat. It's got a few little upgrades on it, grips and stuff like that, but none of that, they don't come with that. I think these bikes have definitely gone downhill in the last few years. This is a 29er, which is kind of pointless because it adds extra weight, an extra 500 grams, which is a fair bit. And because of the cheap 29er wheels at the price point this bike's at, and the cheap aluminium lowers on the forks, there's a lot of flex. So compared to the 27.5 options available, it's just a worse deal compared to the between 520 and other bikes like that. They're just not as well built as they used to be. And down here, notice it says SRAM shifters, SRAM, and on the front here, rear mech, that is a Shimano Tawny, which is absolute bottom of the line Shimano rear mech, and that's what this bike comes with as standard. Ignore the pedals, which are some generic eBay thing, but they're actually okay. Well, okay-ish, I haven't ridden on trails yet. 6 pins, and that's not great. Again, SRAM on there as well, as you'd expect. They haven't quite gone that cheap. They're running a Shimano cassette, and yes, that's a standard cassette. Shimano cassette on a SRAM system. SRAM X4 rear derailleur. And we've got Tektro mechanical disc brakes, which were around when I was the same age as the person who owns that red Carrera over there, and that would have been, no, I've got to work out my years here, sometime around 2004.
Yeah, I'm born in 2004.
So, yeah.
And can I hold the camera on and do mine?
No, let me just go over here a minute and I'll do something about it. This is a Carrera Vulken.
Yeah, it has rear zoom, as you saw on the e-bike. These are very highly recommended. 25 quid.
They're actually really good brakes.
It just runs a front generic wheel because I've just wheeled it.
He killed the other wheel.
Front, I buckled it. Santor radons that are the outers, the lowers that are out of repair pretty much.
We've killed the Santor.
It'd be a miracle if you could fix them. Headset was missing the crown brace. Getting a new one. It's got a crown brace,
but I don't think it's the right one, so we got to change that.
Yeah, I'm getting one from eBay. Anyway.
These older frames were made by Merida. They're not anymore apparently. You can see the welds.
XC Vulcan.
Disc spec from 2008, 2009, sometime around that year. You see the weld on there is actually more penetrated than this one. You can see it's a flatter sort of weld.
They're actually really good welds, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Whereas here, if you can look at that, they see the way it goes to almost a V instead of a U. Like it starts off as a U, then it goes to a V. That's because he was going too fast. His travel speed was too fast. The welds are worse on this more modern bike.
Probably because he slowly started to need cigarettes.
Yeah, he needed, yes, or its tea break, one or two. But they're all, that's actually pretty good for one of those. They're usually a lot worse. Yeah, stem is a generic eBay thing. Truitive handlebars.
680mm.
So yeah, a bit narrow by this in this day and age.
Grips. SRAM 5X4. I run front
SX4.
and rear.
Yep.
Quando rear wheel, just a
basic rear wheel.
8-speed.
Upgrade.
It runs alright. I need a SRAM wheel.
But this frame has no issues. There's no cracks or anything like that.
Padaglum seat. No play in the crankset.
Seat. No play in the bottom bracket. Neither of these bikes have that. Now he does a lot of wheelies on this thing, so we have actually got some
wheelie crash.
Yeah, and it says wheelie crash on it.
Can I hold the camera over here? It's me now. And it has another wheelie crash, LOL, XC, spec, you know. And SRAM 5X4, 8-speed derailleur. Chainstay's got a few chips from where I've been.
It's a 10-year-old bike, what do we expect?
It's a 10-year-old, 11-year-old almost.
11 years old, yeah, true.
10 years old. It's been in this world for 10 years. And it's holding up quite well. I have some intentions of changing this to Wake because I like Wake more for some reason. I have a quick release off just a generic one off a bike. Yeah, I have a fat tyre at the rear, more grip for wheelies. Front one just a normal tyre. Thanks for watching.
I'll pass back to me.
Yeah.
The upgrades on this bike, these are not standard parts, are the def grips on here.
Can you record me wheelie on that?
DMR def grips. In a minute we'll do that. Right. We have a blue generic seat clamp made by, and some generic eBay pedals, but they're quite nice.
Why did you burn this?
I'll tell you about that in a minute. He's just looking for the bonfire pile. It has Schwabel Smart Sam tyres in this sort of a blue rubber colour, bluish grey. It's a bluey grey. If it was a dog, you'd call it blue. Has a SRAM SX4 radio, which is standard. As we were saying, in the tawny front mech. I have no idea why they've done that, along with the Shimano rear cassette. Now, it has a British flag on here, but this frame is not made in the UK. I believe these are made in Taiwan. They were last time I looked. They're made in the same used to be made in the same factory as Apollo bikes, so they're actually an Apollo.